Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rain Day, and today we are going to be playing some more Smite Arena. Now, for those of you who have not seen this video series, this is a series where I take an in-depth look at every god in Smite and showcase their abilities in the arena. Now, if you haven't seen my last video, that's Ao Kuang. I did a brand new video on the brand new remodel of Ao Kuang. So take a look at that if you would like to see some of that gameplay. Today we're going to be playing Osiris, and what I'm going to try to do for you guys is actually play Osiris today. Play Osiris today, and then upload a couple more videos of some different gods over the Thanksgiving break, as I'm going to be hanging out with family. Won't have a lot of time to make new videos then, but want to make sure there's some content for you all to kind of sink your teeth into while the break's happening and everyone's hanging with family. Really excited about playing Osiris today. He's a really difficult god to play in Arena, and let me just start off with saying he's a great guy with a really cool toolkit that I think, if utilized well, can be effective. But when they say the difficulty is hard, boy, they mean it. He is not an easy god in Arena, specifically because Arena is such a team fight and team-oriented type thing. If you have an Osiris who is not on the same page as the other team, he really doesn't have any tools to escape. He has a lot of great chase down tools, but again, you're not going to chase someone down into their own base. If you do, it doesn't matter what god you do that with, you are going to die. Any god is going to die doing that unless they have some type of ultimate that they can get them out of there and right back to their base, or some neutral or friendly territory immediately, or a jump, a long dash, something like that. Osiris doesn't have any of that except for his ultimate, and his ultimate is too far and too few in terms of being able to use it, and the amount of uses you get from it, to really look at that as a part of his toolkit for that, that brief jump he gets. It's really more of just an initiator, damage dealer, finisher, and so you're not going to really have a lot of success. I mean, I'm not going to have a lot of success, I'll say. And look at that, I just made a mistake. I actually want to grab these boots with him and build him tankier, because I am the tank for our team, essentially. We have an Anhur, a Vulcan, an Ao Kuang, and a Loki on our team, and on the opposing team we have a Chaac, a Ymir, a Ra, an Isis, and a Fenrir, so it's going to be important to get beads. I will go grab those right after we take these buffs, and probably dilly-dally a little bit in the middle. What's a game of Arena without a little dilly-dally? I don't know, ask Sally O'Malley. So, we're going to be playing a little bit more tanky. That means I'm going to be leveling up my 3 first, and that 3, and here's my abilities for those who want to take a look at it. I will explain as the game goes on, but that 3 is going to give me a damage reduction, and an increased damage reduction the more people are around me as I use it. So we're going to grab level 2 beads here before finishing our boots, as that's going to be very important, mitigating the CC coming out from these gods, these CC heavy gods. Let's see, can we get a kill here? Well, if my ultimate comes up, that'll be fantastic. We might, and he's super slowed. Well, my ultimate is up. What can we do? My team, are you guys ready to go in? Oh, Chaac is a really good target. Okay. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Now, I got beads. I gotta remember that. Okay, so we weren't able to get the kill there, but again, I'm going to be playing tankier Osiris to help my team here and hopefully secure some of these kills, get some important slows, which Osiris is great at. Actually going to pick up level 3 beads. I just want to get those out of the way. I can do okay with these boots for right now, though you may want to level up your boots before you get those beads. I know I'm going to have to use them so often in this game. I prioritize that. More so than that little extra bit of movement speed. Now, it will give me some crowd control reduction, but nothing like beads, which actually just takes away the crowd control. And even if you get stunned for 3 seconds or 2.4, I mean, that's, or 1.8 or something like that. It's good, but I mean, it's not going to make the biggest difference. All right, now we are gonna. Now, hopefully, I'm gonna stay alive here, but we're gonna try and Yes, good. Okay, our ally died, but looks like we're gonna come out positive here. Let's grab our boots. No, we don't have enough. Jeez. And so I'm gonna go with the build that basically accents his abilities as much as possible. As I tell you guys, build your god's strengths. Osiris is a god who's extremely good at defense, extremely good at slowing people, at kind of you know, mitigating damage, crowd control. So I'm gonna build him tanky more offensively. Use my beads there, and I've got level 3 beads, so they'll be up. Let's throw that. We've slowed. My team's not around me, so we're not really gonna worry too much about that. And I don't have my beads anymore, so we gotta be careful. Well done, Emir. Wall off yourself from Loki. That was lucky. And we are going to finally pick up our level 3 boots, give us a little bit of crowd control reduction, and on top of our beads, we should be looking good against this crowd control team. Now, Osiris' passive, as you can see, I look pretty interesting here, and notice after a few hits, I will not look as interesting. One of the things also in Arena is a lot of people expect you to go backwards, so just kind of dodging forwards, even though it's a little risky. They don't expect you to like walk up to their face and then come back. They expect, oh, I'll go back and then go forward. If you do that, you'll miss a lot of people will miss a lot of skill shots. Let's hit that. Let's see if we can initiate here. What I'd like to do is initiate, have Emir waste his freeze on me. Well, he didn't. Alright. Oh, I got taken, huh? Wow. Well, that didn't work. My beads were not up, which sucks. But that's okay. We're gonna go for shifters, witchblade. We're gonna slow here. Let's let him get that kill, because we do not need the kills right now. Since we are playing a tanky role, we're kind of gonna want to mitigate damage. We're not going to want to steal kills from Ao Kuang, who we really want to get fed, because that will make a huge difference. We're gonna give this to Loki. If I'm gonna get something, it would be speed, because I do pretty well with speed. Now Fenrir finally sees we're doing this, but it's a little too late. It's just a little too late. Okay, so now you know his passive is called Fragment. He basically rips off a piece of his soul, and that sounds very painful. I once ripped off a piece of, not my soul, but my my fingernail, cutting what is it? Skinning carrots. Skinning carrots. My mom asked me to. It's a very mom thing to ask you to do. Hey son, can you skin some carrots in the kitchen? You know, they're just finding things for you to do. You're like, you just want to watch some TV. You're going out of their way to find some crazy things for you to do. So I can really take a lot of damage. Now I can't deal a lot right now. And as Osiris, you'll find that he really can if you get chins on him. And I'm going to try and build a couple things that will help my damage. But I'm going to use it for, like right now, really just super slowing. And now I've got all of this going on. Okay, we stunned there. Force the ultimate. Have we gotten a kill out of this? Jeez, not yet. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. That's what I like to see. So we are up. And looks like we're going to be able to re-engage on this. I want to support Al here. Make sure Isis does not. Let's keep these guys away as he comes down. Oh, but I can't do that if he goes into them. And this Fenrir is kind of targeting me, which is okay. I think he's not. I think if he keeps doing that, our team will be in good shape. I'm very, very good and sustainable against gods who are physical damage gods. And that's one of Osiris' strengths. So again, ripping off the fragment. he rips off a fragment of his body, and basically after you use an ability, he rips off a fragment. What happens then is then that fragment adds to a counter, and once that counter reaches to 8, he essentially, I could use it right there, and I will. I think it's probably because Fenrir knows that my beads are down that he jumps on me. Maybe that's what it is. Stunned there. All right, that's good. That was a good interchange right there. So we are 0-2 and 8, leading with assists, which is what we want. Shifter shield should help a little bit more with damage. And then I think we will pick up a witch blade or a Runeforged hammer afterwards. Probably the Runeforged hammer to synergize with giving us some more power as we actually engage with these guys and get some more physical defense. Now Amir is pretty much donezo, but that Isis does a hell of a lot of damage, I'll tell you. Jeez. And it makes me think the Stone of Gaia might actually be a better choice. And you know what? I think actually maybe a Sovereignty would be a better choice for him. So maybe Witchblade, maybe Sovereignty. I think you gotta rush Sovereignty at this point since I am tanking. This isn't a normal item I would recommend on him, but since I'm in the tank role, I mean, might as well support our team in that way. And beads are back up. He's. Let's get out of that. Oh man, my damage is pitiful. Pitiful damage. But we're kind of baiting here. See, I could take a lot. I could take a lot of damage. There we go. Helped make that happen. And so once he gets that 8 total, he will then. I'm sorry guys. I know I have taken a year. Oh, we're gonna slow. I've taken a year to tell you about his freaking passive. Like, you're like, guys, like, I haven't even gotten to the freaking abilities, and we've taken 8 years to talk about his passive. Oh, we'll have to talk about that miss. You gonna freeze? Nope. You gonna get slowed, bruh. Oh, almost stole it. Did you guys see that? Damn. Okay. Let's get our second tier of Sovereignty. So we're 0-2 and 10 again, still sticking high, and you know, the kills may come late game, but I'm not really worried about the kills here. I'm kind of worried about just playing well for the team. And we're up by 10, which is good. Up by 3 kills, up by about 500 gold. All good marks. Pretty competitive game so far, I would say. Not really sure who's going to win Rain Day, but let's see as we head back into the Rain Day Gaming Smite Arena Finals. Osiris looking extremely good with absolutely no bias or third-party interest. As a neutral observer in the matter, I'm going to say Osiris is the MVP of the game. Let's take it into Osiris now, courtside. Osiris, what do you think is making you so effective in this game? What do you know? I think I just have these size. You can throw a scythe in man's stomach. You know, pretty hard to run with scythe in stomach. So you know, I think that's why I'm doing well. Really hard to run with the scythe in stomach. You heard it first from from Mr. What was your name? Osiris. Osiris, yes, Egyptian. Is that an Egyptian accent? I hope it is. Alright, and so finally his passive. I actually think I just won't ever tell you about his passive. I think that's what we'll just do, and that'll be funnier. You'll be like, wow, he actually went the whole video without talking about his passive? Okay, let's actually just go to the first ability. You guys will never learn about his passive. That's the plan. We're gonna destroy this no matter what it takes. Did I just say that or did I lie? Nope. I just said that and I kept my word. Yeah, we got Sovereignty. Let's go. Let's go, team. Who do we want? Emir? We want Emir. What up, homie? Fenrir's just jumping on me like, dude, it doesn't matter. I'm meant to deal with you. Oh, kill him, please. Yes, thank you. Alright, alright. So as you can see, guys, he was, I think Fenrir was hitting me the entire match. I literally just ignored him. And that's what you can do if you build Osiris a certain way. Now, what I want to do now is actually grab Witchblade. And this will give me not only attack speed, but will debuff. All units within 55 units will have their attack speed reduced by 15% and their physical power reduced by 25. So you can imagine that is a huge bump. That's basically an executioner. It's like you're not getting any power from your item. Like that's huge. I'm not in a good situation here, but it's okay. They're all putting all their energy on me, which is great. I love that. Give our team a chance to do well. Fenrir, let's see what he can do here. Let's just watch Fenrir kind of try and hit me here. No, we're gonna beads out of that. Oh my god. Ultimate hit. Let's see, can we get out? Oh, can we? Looks like we can. Oh, I know they're salty about that. Had to use the ultimate though, which I would not have liked to do, but we kept the minions away and out, which is really important to defend. Really key, and we are still neck and neck here in this game because of that. They have a slight lead in terms of about 500 gold. But let's see if we can go and take these buffs. What I don't understand. What was that? There you go. I'll take this. I like this one. So we should be able to finish off Witchblade pretty soon. Let's talk about his first ability. His first ability is a sickle, as he was talking about in his interview. Basically just sickle in stomach hurts much. Thank you very much. I think that's really all there is to say on that one. Sickle in stomach hurts a lot, and basically hurts and slows. I think if you had a sickle in your stomach, not only would it hurt, you would not be running at your full speed either. Not doing very much damage with that, but I will get a stun. And she'll use her stun on me. See if I get stunned again, I know what I need to do. Okay, come on. I'm actually gonna like try and just fight him right now. Just because it's like I have so many opportunities to, and Isis is dead because she went too hard. Emir is super slowed. Okay, let's see, who do we want to do? Let's see, can we get Ra? We can. Well, I'm just gonna let him take me because it doesn't really matter at this point. We actually love that happened. Ugh, didn't slow. Yeah, can't do it. But let's go here, guys. This is a huge play. Let's get these minions out of the way early. Oh, they're not here. Okay, all right, our guy's not here. Okay, never mind. Not a big play. It's not a big play because if they didn't go with me, there's nothing I can do. I don't have enough damage. I have a ton of damage mitigation, but just not enough damage to really make that matter. So we're gonna grab this, and it seems like we have. Oop. Let's see if we can help disengage here. That's fine. Huge, awesome double kill. Tried to hit this Fenrir with the sickle there. Hit that. Awesome. So this is really paying off. This is really paying off. This train of thought. I mean, 1, 2, and 20. So we're still maintaining the top number of assists in the game. But now, check out this pick. So I'm gonna grab Runeforged Hammer, which is gonna convert 15% of my physical protection to physical power, and that is going to synergize extremely well with the insane amount of physical protection items that I do have. As a last item, I'm not sure if I'm going to grab something with a little bit more physical protection or with chins, or pick chins, which will give me, you know, that more consistent damage, so I can actually be more of a threat in terms of fighting. But we shall see. See if we can have her bust her stuff. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So wait till that's done. Speeds out of that early so we can help here. I think Amir is the target because he's definitely not going to be able to get away. You want to just secure the kills that you know you're going to really be able to get. I don't think Isis is going to be able to do much, but she does a lot more damage on me than I'm really comfortable taking right now, since I don't have any magical damage built. So I will head back. His second ability, as you can see, and I still haven't told you about his passive, his second ability covers basically the ground, and if you hit it with your number 1 still attached to them, it will actually increase the slow to not only 20% from the number 1, but it will turn it to a 40% slow for 3 seconds. So the idea is hit that, hit a couple hits, then hit that. Now they've been slowed not only for 2 seconds for 20%, but now for 3 seconds for 40%, which is insane. Now let's see if we can help disengage. I'm not in a good position here, because I don't have my beads, so I do want to reposition myself. If you can do that in a fight, really try to, and sometimes it'll just say, hey, you know, back off, because we're in a good position. If we give them just a lot of kills. Okay, so he is super slowed, and we got the final kill to bring it to 2-2 and 25, the assist leader in the game. And I'm curious how much damage I mitigated there with that build. I'm sure it was quite a bit. You guys saw Fenrir was just clawing at me. Poor little dog. He was just trying. He was just really trying his hardest to affect me there. But you see 92 assists, and these kind of numbers weren't found on any of the other players here. And so I think it's just going to be really clear what the theme of the game was today, and that's just proper building for your team role. Now Osiris is a god who can do a ton of damage and be really more of an offensive threat, but because I knew they had assumed I was going tank and they'd picked characters based on that, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's not say that they went selfishly and just picked whatever they wanted, didn't care. Let's say they thought, okay, he's going to go tanky. I went tanky in order to help these decisions be more effective. If I had gone damage, these decisions would have been really poor, and we would have lost if we didn't have a tank who was able to take that damage. And you could see Fenrir focus so much energy on me, Chalk as well. They didn't get really any kills out of that, and that allowed our guys here, our Loki, our Ao Kuang, our On Her, to have all positive numbers, even our Vulcan, and really distribute damage well. We had a lot of high damage numbers here. Really even damage. I think our lowest player in terms of damage was 16,000, and that's basically second or third highest on their team. It's about third highest. And so you just look at, you know, our team is really outperforming. Now look at his damage mitigated, almost as much as Chalk. Well, Chalk really killed it, but in terms of our team, really held the brunt of that. And now Chalk, Osiris is not a traditional tank, but he is a god who can fill that role. So in Arena, I suggest not necessarily just looking at your god in terms of the role that they're defined, a warrior, but a warrior can be more of a damage dealer or a tank, and you can build them either way and still have uses if you understand his toolkit. And I think with Osiris, building tanky in Arena will allow your team to be very successful, because you can still provide that slow, you can still provide that stun on your ultimate, and you can provide the damage mitigation with his 3, which basically his ability on his number 3 allows you to increase the amount of physical protections you have as long as people are tethered to you in that kind of mummy wrap around his body. And so that can really help in a team fight when people are focusing on you. Can allow you to survive that much longer and really affect the team and get a lot of focus on you, allowing your teammates to really prosper. So this has been a really good video. Let me know what you guys think of the tank build, kind of doing Runeforged hammer at the end to get 15% of that protection back as power. We didn't get a chance to really see it, but I think that was a good pick. What would you guys have put in this slot? Let me know your thoughts on this in the game in the comment section below, and remember to subscribe to stay tuned to all the videos I'm going to be putting out over the next few days for Thanksgiving break, and to follow, as we still have so many gods to take a look at in this Smite Arena series coming up. Again, guys, this has been Rain Day. Remember to never give up, never stop gaming. Have a fantastic Thanksgiving holiday, and I'll see you guys next time.